these wonderful statements of Ibn al-Qayyim rahmatullahi alayhi when he spoke about طرق الشيطان في إغواء الإنسان, the traps of shaitan in misguiding the people. He says the following, brothers and sisters. الطريقة الأولى, this is now the first trap. يقول لك أكفر, he tries to trap you with kufr, disbelief. فلو فعلتها ارتاح باله. If you now disbelieve, my brothers and my sisters, خلاص, he will be at peace. ولم يحمل لك هما, he will stop focusing on you. You've committed kufr, disbelief, right? Or maybe shirk. They are of the same category. They both take you out the fold of Islam. Why should he continue caring? Let me now misguide everyone else and trap them with the worst possible sin, which is what? Al-kufr and shirk. My brothers and my sisters, a lot of the time when we think about a shirk, right, the first thing that pops to mind is prostrating the statues, right? This is one of the first things that pops to mind, as if that's the only type of shirky act that takes an individual out the fold of Islam. We as youngsters, when we are growing up, and I'm sure every single individual here maybe fell into it once upon a time, and I'm the first of them, and I put my hand up. As youngsters, whenever we wanted someone to believe us, we would say, swear on your mom's life, sah? Or swear on your dad's life, or your dead nan's grave, or swear down, sahih? Am I waffling here? What did the Prophet ﷺ say? Man halafa bighayri Allahi faqad ashrak. Whoever swears now by other than Allah Azza wa Jalla has committed shirk. It varies between either major or minor. So it's not a light matter. These are prophetic statements of our beloved sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And that's not the only type of shirk. One time, brothers and sisters, I collected all the contemporary forms of shirk that is maybe hidden from a lot of people. One of them is the zodiac signs that have become extremely prevalent on social media platforms like Snapchat. I don't have Snapchat. However, I was told by more than one individual how an individual refrains from maybe marrying another simply because they have a different star sign. SubhanAllah. Simply because they have a different star sign. They go onto some of these apps, which is very similar to visiting a kahin, a sorcerer or a fortune teller. Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he told us in the hadith, من أتى كاهنا أو عرافا فصدقه بما يقول فقد كفر بما أنزل على محمد. Whoever visits a fortune teller or a sorcerer and believes what they say, indeed he has disbelieved in what was sent down upon Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Why is it, my brothers and my sisters, when we speak about these issues pertaining to a tawheed or shirk, people automatically think worshipping statues? That's not the only type, brothers and sisters. And there's so many other contemporary types and forms of polytheism that takes an individual out the fold of Islam. Another very common one, my brothers and my sisters, is someone may become so convinced with his intellect or their own intelligence, right, that they begin to utter statements such as, I don't believe in this, it doesn't make sense to me. And that then leads to something else. Eventually he will utter statements such as, Islam doesn't make any sense to me. What did he start with? Oh, wallahi, this doesn't fall in line with my logic. Why is it, my brothers and my sisters, that we need a disbeliever to come along and to prove to us medically that this should be done or it shouldn't be done? It's like we increase in iman the moment we see an article that has been written in English by Professor Bob and Mark. Your Prophet ﷺ told you 1400 years ago. Why now? ليش الآن? Give you guys an example. Not so long ago I came across an article, I believe it was on the BBC, that it has now been medically proven that it's not good for an individual to drink while standing up. Allahu Akbar. Who told us this, brothers and sisters? Prophet ﷺ 1400 years ago. Why do we fail to understand that our intellects are also limited? Just as your eyesight is limited, right? When you speak to an atheist and you say to him, can you see that which is happening on the motorway? When you're in the city, he'll say, no, I can't. My eyesight is limited. Like that which you can smell is also limited. That which you can hear is also limited. Why do you fail to understand that your intellect is limited as well? Just as all of these body parts are limited, your intellect is limited as well. How often have we been in a position, my beloved brothers and sisters, even Ibn al-Qayyim talks about it, and I'm just digressing here, where we really think that this is the right thing for us because you're what? Musta'jil, you're hasty. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala holds you back from that. Why? Because Allah Azza wa Jalla knows that which is best for you. وَعَسَىٰ أَن تَكْرَهُ شَيْئًا وَيَجْعَلَ اللَّهُ فِيهِ خَيْرًا كَثِيرًا. You may dislike something, but Allah Azza will put a lot of good in it. 1 year down the line, after Allah Azza wa Jalla has granted you a wonderful spouse, you say, oh, subhanallah. If that didn't happen, yani the first marriage proposal that broke down, I wouldn't have Princess Charming today. Your intellect is limited. We are juhal when it comes to the masalih, the benefits that we are in need of. That's the reality and the bottom line.